Hey guys, Nick's Garage Door Service here. Today we're back in the garage with actually this is an 18 by 7 Clopay flush steel front and back door. And we're here because I've got a bit of an upgrade. I got a box. It's got my dad's name on it. As you can see here, I ordered a total rebuild kit for the door on eBay. So I'm going to move the car out of here and the truck, and we're going to then I'll unpack it. But you're going to watch me move the car out of here just because I want you to hear how this door moves. So kind of give you before and after. Here's the before. 373p. You can hear how squeaky and noisy that is, so let's pull the car outside and nice backup camera when it comes on. Shut the audio off. And we'll close the door. Okay. Driving a manual transmission with one hand is not easy to do. Alright. Let's go back inside. Ah, shoot, I forgot to unlock that door. Okay, well, keychain remote. I gotta pull the truck out anyway, so I'll get back to you. So now that I've got the beast out of here as well as the car, let's start unpacking this box. 2 new end bearing plates. These actually have the ones where you bolt it to the flag bracket and then you put a lag into the wall. Those are good because they stop side-to-side movement. And actually, I don't think these have those right now. Oh, they do, but there's no lag bolt in them. Alright, well that's going to get fixed. 2 new drums. Yep. 2 brand new cables for a 7-foot door. 2 new bottom fixtures. Now all the stuff that you just saw me pull out of that box right there, I'm not going to be installing today because I don't have my winding rods with me. Or at least I don't think I do. I'm going to check, see if I have a set here. And if I do, then I'll go ahead and install these parts. Well, you know what? No, I'm not, because I need to modify the tracks, and I'm going to do that at the same time. So I'll probably do these today, and then these either tomorrow or Saturday. So, yeah. We have a brand new lift handle, which this door does not have. 2 new top fixtures. A bag full of tech screws, which these are awesome. I'm always trying to find these and I can't find them, so keeping those. And I'm actually going to use the original screws that are on this door because why? You know, why bother wasting a bunch of brand new ones? 2 number 3 hinges, 2 number 2 hinges, 11 number 1 hinges. The reason why there's an odd number is because you need 2 on the bottom, on the sides, and then there's 3, 6, 9 in the middle, so 9 plus 2 is 11. That's why you get 11 number 1 hinges. So yep, I'm actually going to remove each strut as I do this. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the first strut off and replace all the bottom hinges, and then do the same for the second and the third section joints where all these hinges mount. So I'll get back to you when all this is done, and then there'll be a part 4 once all the torsion systems have been upgraded. Oh, before I forget, I also have a set of rollers that came with this, but they were 10 ball exposed bearing rollers, and I didn't want to use those because the door on my house, I have 13 ball sealed white nylon rollers, and I figured those rollers are 6 months old. I put them on in the summertime, and it's winter now, and the door just destroyed itself. So, thank you. I'll take the rollers out of this package, put them on my door, then take the rollers that are on my door, clean them, and put them on here, because my uncle does painting in here occasionally, so I don't want paint getting up bound in the bearings, because that's the problem that we're having right now. That's why this thing makes all that noise, is because the bearings aren't happy. Alright, yep, I'm gonna get to it. Favorite tool for the job. Milwaukee Fuel impact driver. This was my Christmas gift, and this is why I like it. It makes noise. Oh, that's why it's set on number 1. There we go. Done. Now time to put the new hinge on. And basically repeat that process, and I'm going to fix that. Alright, so everything's done. Got all the new hinges. Still got to do the bottom fixtures like I said. Brand new hinges. Put that lift handle on there. It was almost a sin having to put those black nylon rollers back in there, but for right now it's what I'm going to have to do. I've got the other ones at my house, so, you know, this thing's only going to be opened up a couple of times, you know, from today till the weekend, so it's not that big of a deal. But I can't wait to get back here and finish this up. I'm going to modify the tracks like I talked about 2 videos ago with this thing, and cut them here, bring the top radius down to lower the door a little. But I'll run it by hand real quick here. Springs are a little overwound. Oh dear, come on. Come back down to Nick. So yeah, it is a lot better. I like it a lot. It looks good too, some of the shiny hardware on this crappy looking paint dust covered door. So it works. All this hardware we got was like $70, and I just realized I sat that in a puddle. Looks like that box is going in the garbage. Anyway, yep, I will make another video once I get torsion springs redone, new drums, new cables. I'm going to clean one of the end bearings and put it in the center here, because I'm pretty sure it's just got a, yep, plastic bushing. And like I said, I'm going to remount it because the anchor bracket's on an angle. It's slightly crooked that way. So that's probably causing the squeaking you hear when the door goes up and down. What the hell, we'll run it from the opener. It still makes the popping noises from the spring, but you know what, let me take the air compressor and blow all the dust out of the springs first. One more time. Quite a bit better, wouldn't you say so? And those nylon rollers make it roll even smoother. Alright guys, I'll update you when part 3 is done, and well, that's when this video will be uploaded, so you'll be seeing that next. Here you go. Today's Saturday, February 8th, 2014, and it's frickin' snowing. Got the garage door done here. Started working on it last night around 4 or 5 o'clock. Worked till 9 o'clock and got it all up and running. Just had to make some little tweaks today. Most of the time spent was running back and forth between buildings looking for tools. So anyway, I've got the Chamberlain 950 CD. Let's go inside. Oh, man. Getting soaked with snow. Come over here, turn the lights on, and we'll go back in this corner and shut the door. You can see now it clears the rail a lot better. Hold on. Get the heat kicked on. It's really cold out here. It's like 11 degrees outside. So, as you can see, all new hinges, new rollers. I modified the tracks. I cut 2 inches total out of each side. 1 inch on the vertical and 1 inch on the curved radius. For the horizontal. Had to get a little creative with this install because as you can see here, I moved the spring bracket towards the center more. The reason I did that is because that pipe up on top is the compressed air feed for the other garage, and it runs right next to the drum, so I had to move the drums back, the end bearings back. I had to move those, and there wasn't enough adjustment with the flag bracket, not the flag bracket, the center bearing bracket here to keep it where it was. So I figured, well, if I'm going to move it, I might as well move it more towards the center anyway. Because as I was trying to unwind the spring on this side, it was more or less, sorry about that, when I was trying to unwind the left spring, the bar kept bouncing. And because the center bearing wasn't in the center, the bar was moving back and forth, and I actually had a hard time getting the winding rod in there to unwind it. So I moved it. I actually installed a metal bearing. It had this piece of crap on there. But here, let me show you some of this old hardware. Number 2 hinge from the right side, cracked, bent. Number 2 hinge from the left side, cracked. Number 1 hinge from the right side. Speaks for itself. I didn't end up using the cables that the guy gave me with this kit because they were for an 8-foot door. I did put the new drums on though, and this bracket I had to get a little creative with because I cut the tracks and modified them. It was forcing the hinge backwards and making a really loud, horrendous squeaking noise when the door would move. So I had to come up with an ingenious solution to it, and I've came up with the self-adjusting top fixture. You can see how that works. There's lock nuts on top, and I just left them a little bit loose so that the opener can adjust the position of the top fixture on the door. I left the right side tightened up normal because this side works fine, mostly also because the alarm contact's on that side of the door. So I wanted to make sure that we didn't have any false alarms. But yeah, that works great. I love it. Here's something else I'm going to show you real quick. My 370LM. I use this thing like crazy. I've got it programmed for here and the house, and it was just worn down. It looked like hell, so I just finished painting it, and now it's hanging up here to cure. But it does work. I've used this thing like crazy. I put like 5 batteries in it so far, and I've had it for like 2 years. Maybe 3, I don't know. Anyway guys, that's really it. Thank you for watching this video, and why not, I'll run it one more time. Sorry if the phone shuts off, I'm running out of memory. But that's why I have the arm set like that, because it's got to push against the door. And back down. Most of the creaking that's left in this is mostly the door and not the hardware because, you know, it's a Clopay. You can see now it's got plenty of room to clear that rail. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. See you later.